Hello, my name's David Seaman, and this is the Three Lions Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Three Lions Podcast. My name is Russell Osborne and this is an independent England football supporters podcast. I hope I find you well. Looks like the hot weather is back, isn't it? I'm not one for the intense heat. Give me some late 20s with a nice breeze and I'm a happy man. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the recent episodes that have come your way. I took a look back on how some of the summer youth or the younger age tournaments went. That's available at your podcast provider of choice. Spoiler alert, our under-21s won their Euros. Now, I also recorded a preview for the Women's Euros that are currently taking place in Switzerland. Now, my plan was to chat with someone who's out there in Switzerland, but it's proved a little difficult. But I'm still hoping that I'm able to get something in the can with them. Now, at time of recording, the Lionesses opened their account with a 2-1 defeat to France, which I'm sure you are aware of. Most of the teams' second group games have been played now, so some already know that they are into the knockouts and they know their opponents. And by the time you listen to this, you will know our fate as we play the Dutch in an almost must-win match. So yeah, we will see what happens. Spain, I have to say, from what I've seen, well, they are still the dominant force. Sweden have looked good. Germany, I think Germany are going to work their way into the tournament. But England, well, you know what's happened, and we know what's still to come. Now, moving forward with the podcast, I have been chatting with various other people on various England-related subjects and topics, and I hope to bring you those in the not-too-distant future. So make sure you stay subscribed and you'll not miss them. But on to this episode. Up and down the country, there are various England supporters groups. Some I've already spoken to with on the podcast. Some you may already be aware of, the likes of Block 109, Three Lions Pride, there's North East England fans. But I'm excited to learn more about another group. I'd like to welcome to the Three Lions podcast, Liverpool and England fan Humayun from the England fan group Amar England. Humayun, you all right?
I'm good, Russell, and thank you for the opportunity to be part of the Three Lions podcast, really. And I'm also excited to tell you everything about Amar England as well.
No, well, welcome aboard. So it's great to chat with new people, learn about new fan groups, because there's so many fan groups up and down the country that follow England, and it's just a great opportunity to spread the word. So I don't know where to start. I mean, tell us, Amar England. Let's start from the very beginning. Amar England.
So it's like just give you a bit of a lowdown of what Amar England is and how we come about. So Amar means my in the word Bengali. So Amar means my. So it's my England. So it's about people feel that they can see it as their own, as Amar England. So that's where Amar England came from. And Amar England is a multicultural supporters group supporting obviously the England football team. It derived from locally, really, where we have so many fans from diverse communities that support their local teams across the country. And what we want to do with going to watch Liverpool, or because I'm a Liverpool fan, and living in Bradford, a Bradford City fan, is we used to go to lots of local matches, watching our home teams. But we also wanted to support England as well. So, and how could we do that is, create something where we feel that we gives ourselves a name, a brand, and this is where Amar England claim for. So from supporting our local team, we want to support our local country, which is obviously England.
Okay. So when when did this all sort of start, and who was it yourself who sort of responsible for it?
Yeah. So it was myself leading on a sports group initially for Bradford City, and then from there it was for me to say, look, let's create a sports group for Amar England, and it came about actually working with the Fans for Diversity Initiative. Okay. At the time, working with the FSA, the Football Supporters Association, and working with them, who were brilliant and supporting us to come about. And from there, what we did was, it was about creating a bit of a brand, and it came about about 4 or 5 years now, maybe a bit longer with that. So it's been about 4 or 5 years now as Amar England.
So that was what, probably prior to COVID time, was it?
Or just before COVID, before COVID, Before COVID.
That was probably a bit of a nightmare time to try and start something like this.
Yes, definitely was, Russell. It was, it was obviously different during the COVID time, but we're still here though.
Yeah, absolutely. And people were on board with it quite easily. You didn't have to sell it too much, did you?
No, not at all. What's really important, the 3 lines, symbol, what it means and what it brings is it was the other way around, actually. How do we stop people coming together? So we had lots of people that want to be part of us and want to go to matches, but we'd go down with money buses and we had to say no to so many people to come down and support England. So it was the other opposite, really, of we had so many numbers want to be part of Amar England, support the national team England.
So are these sort of people that you got with you or supporting the team, are they like England Travel Club members or England supporter members?
Yeah, so you have some that are England support members. There's nobody at the moment now who are Travel Club support members. We have so many that just want to be part of the family, really. So sometimes it's giving yourself an identity. It's somebody that actually you don't need to be part of the sports club. You don't need to be part of the Travellers Club. You just need to come together and watch it on your TV at home, for example. So this is what we do a lot, where a lot of people don't have the opportunity or financially have the opportunity to go to Wembley and watch a live game. So for us, it's just an opportunity as Amar England to say, actually, do you know what? Let's watch it in our local community hub. Let's watch it at home. Let's watch it on your phone. This is what we want to do, an opportunity where you don't have to spend lots of money to support England.
Yeah, no, I get that. That works. Obviously, it does cost a lot of money, especially from where where the community is up in sort of Bradford area, to come down to London on numerous occasions. It does cost a lot of money. So I guess when England are on the road, up that neck of the woods, it's a little easier. Whereabouts have you been?
We've been to Telham Road, which is an amazing experience. We've been to the Molineux Stadium as well. We actually had the FA with us at the time when we went as well. And again, I'm just thinking who it was. Was it England and Australia? I can't remember now which friendly game it was at the in the Molineux Stadium at the time, an England fixture. And obviously we've been to Wembley as well. So we've been to a number of stadiums to watch England. Also, we had the privilege also to go to the Qatar World Cup. So we went to Qatar World Cup as well. And that was an amazing experience to go to. And we had Sky News do a piece on us at the time as well as Amar England.
Did they? Okay. How did that come about and get into Qatar? Does that work out all right?
It did. It was an amazing lifetime, once in a lifetime experience, Russell. It was just, going there, the whole experience. We went to the group stages for England. So it was an amazing opportunity to go there. Sky News found out that we were going. And what they did was, before one of the match day experiences, we went there and spoke about why we're here, what we represent, and hopefully be the lucky charm for England to win. So it was, which game was it? I think it was, again, I just can't think off the top of my head which the group stage it was at Qatar.
I think we had, we had Iran to start with, then the USA, and then was it Wales?
Wales, yes, it was the Wales fixture. I think it was the
Okay.
No, was it the Wales fixture for the Qatar? It wasn't Wales. Was it Wales, England? So it was an amazing. Do you know what? It was the best experience ever, really, to go there. The whole atmosphere was brilliant. Meeting all the the fans. It was amazing as well. So the whole everything about it. We couldn't say a bad word, really.
Really. Because there was a lot, obviously, beforehand about the Qatar World Cup and how it could have some possible issues. But you came through with no issues and only good words to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was, it was an amazing. What's the group? Actually, it was after the group. Who did we meet after the group? I'm just thinking now. Who was it after the group?
Did we play Senegal?
Oh, Senegal. I watched the Senegal.
Oh, yeah.
It was Senegal. It was a Senegal, and then there was another fixture after Senegal for the group.
I think that was then when we played France, wasn't it?
France, the France, So England and obviously, so the England-France fixture. So again, Senegal, it was an amazing atmosphere going to because they had all the drums and things like that was there that they brought. So again, it was just when you look about, people coming together through sport, I say, wow. When you talk about fan engagement, you talk about people coming together and, the sport football truly brings people together from all walks of life.
Yeah. And this with the help from the FA, was that right as well?
Yeah. So with the FA, they looked at supporting that. Just again, they came from the fixtures and they did a bit of short film and just wanted to know our story really. So our story more was about just bringing people together, and I think that's what it was. And the power of the Three Lions, the power of the English shirt in what it represents, and people watching the sport. And obviously we want to win, but I think a lot of the times for us it's that opportunity to take you away for 90 minutes, for example. 90 minutes to enjoy that experience of just people coming together, having food together, chatting together. And obviously, if we win, it's an amazing positive experience. And if you lose, obviously, you have that banter. You talk about how we can, how we can win. We all become tacticians at that time. We all talk about, talking about the manager is not good enough. All these different things that you talk about. So
football,
this is that's football for you. But it's soon forgotten when the next game comes. And hopefully now we're looking at Thomas Tuchel. I know he's had a bit of a hiccup, but we believe in him. I think he'll have a track record in taking us to the World Cup and doing well.
It's interesting that you mentioned Thomas Tuchel because obviously he's German, and there when his appointment came around, there was a bit of discrimination against him.
Yeah.
And obviously yourself, have you felt any, as Amar England, any discrimination come your way and how you've dealt with it?
Nothing whatsoever, Russell.
Really?
Do you know what? When you talk about England, you're part of the family.
Yeah.
We're going there wearing the same shirt. We're all going to commonality that we're supporting England. For me, a football truly unites everybody together.
Yeah.
And that's what we've seen, throughout. If anything, people have said, welcome to the family, and being part of it. I think sometimes there's a lot of stereotypes. And that is another thing that we're trying to show that don't just watch certain things or see certain things on TV and you think hooliganism, all that. If anything, go to a match experience and show that it is a big family coming together. You always get, like anywhere, the minority that won't cause problems. That's the minority. The majority of everybody, it's an amazing experience.
Oh.
So for us, you're always getting a minority that will say something like Tuchel. But I tell you what, they're the first ones when Tuchel hopefully lifts the World Cup for us, will be saying he's the best thing since sliced bread. So I just, I think we take these, unfortunately, negativity with a pinch of salt, really, Russell. I think ultimately, we as a nation are a nation that is, wants to bring people together, a nation that is positive, a nation is about equality and diversity. So I think, unfortunately, you are going to get that negative, which is fine. That's always going to be there in all communities, actually. But let's look at the majority of the positivity that England brings. And I think we need to give Thomas Tuchel time to get to know his squad, get to know his first 11, because he doesn't know his first 11. So he's still tinkering with his team. He still wants to know who his players are. So let him tinker with his team. And then I know by the World Cup comes, he'll know who his starting 11 will be.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do know you've got a couple of sort of positive things coming up or been going on previously as well, that you've been sort of engaging as well with South Asian female fans to go to England and be part of the support in England. How's that come about and how's it going?
Yeah, again, a lot of the time you find a lot of the South Asian community or the females not being asked to go.
Okay.
So when they're not asked to go, how are they going to have an opportunity to go? And it's about understanding what they want to do. And actually, it's not about the football. It's about coming together. It's about fan engagement. It's about, breaking bread together, and it's irrelevant what the results are either. And also knowing what the rules are. And giving the example of that, Russell, is I can remember I took a female South Asian group, first time ever, to a match to experience at Bradford City.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good few years ago now. It was actually Bradford City versus Rochdale at the time. I had to convince the South Asian women to actually go to a game. The only way I convinced them to go to a game was we'll take some samosas and pakoras to that game. And I said, okay, we'll go to the game. When they started walking from that community to that game, I thought, wow, this is an amazing experience just going into the stadium at Bradford City.
Yeah.
So when they went into the stadium, I thought, wow, this is amazing. Then they're watching the game. And then, Russell, do you know what happened? One of the ladies came back to me at first saying, do you know what? That blue team are playing really well, aren't they? I said, the blue team are Rochdale. Bradford City are Clan Amber. You're supporting the wrong team. So they didn't even know what the colour was of Bradford City. Then, it was half time, Russell. And then what happened was the lady came back and said, I don't understand you. You tell me England's shooting that way. But I said, no, it's half time. It's swap sides. And then, then they were laughing, because of that. And then also what happened was that, the first goal, they're all sat there not cheering for Bradford City. Second goal, they won't do it. By the third goal, they're all cheering for Bradford City.
Yeah.
And they felt part of the Bradford City family. And they went away. So then it was 4-1 to Bradford City. So where it started off from, they didn't want to go to a match experience. They came back to me and said, look, when can I bring my daughter? When can I bring my son to the next match experience?
Yeah.
And similarly, this is what we did with England, where we said, let's go enjoy a match experience. Forget the football. Let's just go and make a day of it. So a lot of it was the pre-match experience, the post-match experience, which was so memorable for them. And then obviously going to watch a match experience was amazing to be in Wembley Stadium. So again, these are things that we created just to create opportunities for South Asian women.
I see. Now, I mean, everyone's football journey has to start somewhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And for you to introduce it to them, fair play. And the samosas went down all right, did they?
Yeah. It was amazing.
Oh, awesome. We're talking on the 8th of July. Now, I know you've got an event coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. So we're actually going and taking a community from Beeston and Leeds, actually. Grassroots lads, people, there's about 30 odd of us that normally wouldn't come together, but we use football as a tool to bring the community together. So we're actually going to go to Paris going to go to Paris it was on the 13th, actually, sorry. So the 13th, this Sunday coming. So the 13th to come together and play another football team. So we're taking a community football team representing England, and then we've got a community football team in Paris representing France. So we've got an England versus France community game taking place on the 14th of July, and also it's going to commemorate Bastille Day on the same day as well. So what we're going to do
right.
is, it's Bastille Day as well. So what we're going to do is play the game. England and France, we're all coming together, and then we're going to celebrate the champions under the lights of, or the fireworks of Eiffel Tower. So how amazing is that?
Superb. And this will be some people that, I don't know, have they had the opportunity to go to, say, France before? Or
No, first time experience. So we're doing it with the power of Amar England, power of the brand of the Three Lions, and that's how we're doing it. And then they're going to put the shirt on in France to represent their country, which is England. And hopefully, maybe we'll do another podcast to tell you that we hopefully will win and tell the story of who scored the hat trick, who scored, and maybe tell you who may have got a few naughty red cards as well. So and also beating the French as well.
Are you playing yourself?
I am actually.
Are
because, you? Yeah, I'm gonna. How can you not, Russell? You're asking me this. Am I? Can I? I'll use. For me, why can I not use this opportunity to put on the England jersey? So I'm going to be putting an England jersey and representing England, and I can't wait, Russell.
I bet. Now, I know that you've got like the social media channels as well, which I'm assuming that you're going to be putting some pictures of this game on there. Go on, tell us where we can maybe see a little bit about it. The social media channel is going to be on Facebook, which is Amar England. Itself is AMR England. It'll be on there, and then we do have our Twitter as well, Twitter handle, which is Amar AMAR _England. So we're posting it on there as well. So please, follow it on there. And then we do have like a project or an organization called ISSE, which is Inspire, Support, Sports Empower. We'll be using that handle as well to share the journey of Amar England as well. So yeah, please follow us on there, and hopefully see us winning the trophy. And we're telling everyone, if we win the trophy, we're having the fireworks for us at Eiffel Tower. Yeah.
Not Bastille Day.
Yeah, for England. Yeah.
For England, yeah.
No, I mean, if anyone hasn't heard of Amar England and feels that that's something that they want to sort of be part of, is it just a case of getting in touch with you guys through those social channels?
Yeah, just contact us through those social media channels, and we'll let you know how to be part of us, how to get involved in events that we're doing, and how we bring people together. So, it's not just about the England games either. We do lots of work just to bring people together. So for us, is using the power of sport to bring people together. So another event that we're doing is on Sunday, the 27th of July, we are hosting a community day at the semi-pro club, Bradford Park Avenue Football Club. So we've got lots of youth activities taking place there. We have some football matches taking place on there as well. And we have some cultural music as well, bringing people together. So that's an all-day event as well. So these are things that we're doing through the power of sport to bring people together.
And that was happening on the 27th of July.
Sunday, 27th of July in Bradford at the Bradford Park Avenue Football Club.
Amazing.
And you're welcome as well, Russell, to come down.
I will see what I can do. I won't be coming down. I'd have to come up from
come up, sorry.
down south.
Yeah.
No, I mean, regardless, I wish you all the best with that, and indeed the game in Paris.
Yeah.
There's one other. I know there's a similar organisation called APNA England. Yeah. Are you associated together, or?
Yeah, so APNA England, again, I'm still a part of APNA England. So it's just it's like two different arms, really. So APNA England, again, they'll go to match the experience and support England. And we'll go as well. So for us is we work together, we work in collaboration, and we support each other, really. And actually I got a message through, I think it was yesterday or today, so we got an APNA England WhatsApp group that I'm part of as well, where you'll have people in the Fancy Diversity Initiative sharing they shared, actually, what do they share? It's their Fancy Diversity meetup heading in Emirates Stadium. So that's what they shared today. I posted on the 8th of July, which is actually today. So they're doing a meetup and they want us to register to go there. So yeah, so this is what we're part of. We all come together, and for us is we support as many groups that can come and support that common cause, which is England.
Absolutely, just to sort of bring all. To be totally inclusive and be a safe space for everyone to just sort of be together and to follow England as well.
Yeah, and again, apna means my in Punjabi.
So
it's the same thing. So what you got to think of, we got Amar England, which means mine in Bengali language. You got apna England, which means my in the Punjabi language. So this is the Indian subcontinent. So this is what I'm saying. It just shows that people from all continents, all communities want to come together to support England.
Excellent. It's so much that I've learned, and still so much to learn as well. But it's great to sort of just scratch the surface and hear about these other groups. Yeah.
So I just want to say a real thank you to Three Lions Podcast, yourself, Russell, for providing this opportunity. And I just hope that we can use, the Three Lions Podcast, the work that we do to talk about the positive work, to talk about the real contributions of what people do, because you hear a lot of negativity. I want to talk about how people come together through the power of sport, and there's nothing more powerful than sport, and especially football, that can really unite people on a regular basis, really. So this is what I want to say, and thank you for an amazing opportunity to speak to you, Russell. And this is about creating relationships and creating friendships, really. And I hope that through this now we can become friends more than, just seeing us as Amar England or Apna England. It's us coming together as friends, really.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think the next England game, I don't know when will that be? There's one at Villa, isn't there?
Is it October, November? Is it November?
I think it's September at Villa, isn't it? It's Andorra.
Oh, Villa. Yeah.
I'm certainly planning to go. I've got a ticket. I've got a couple of other things on my agenda which might scupper it, but we shall see. But maybe it's an opportunity to all sort of get together and say hello and try some of those samosas.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'll tell you one thing. One thing I did in the time that we've got left, I think what I did see was a picture of yourself with Prince William and Kate as well. Is that right?
It is, yeah. So just a bit of personal background about myself is I met Prince William and Kate, and that was again about bringing people together through sport, etc. And I can say that I'm really privileged to say that I received a Queen's Honour. I have a British Empire Medal for services to community and sport. And also I got a People's Honour to the British Citizens Award for services for sport and fan engagement as well. Yeah. So I can see that it can really bring people together. And also, just a bit more personal background myself. I received the Premier League Community Captains Award as well. Okay. As well for sport as well. So these are things that because you mentioned it, I've obviously saying, but it's about hopefully inspiring others that sport can take to certain places that you can never go to. And also, I had the opportunity to go to the King's coronation as well, which was an amazing experience to be at the King Charles's coronation as well.
I bet, yeah. A once in a moment or once in a lifetime opportunity, and all come through because of the love of sport, the love of England, and the love of bringing everyone together.
So you don't know where it's going to take you. So it's so important that we use sport to unite us.
Absolutely. What a great way to finish. Oh man, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciated. And as I say, once again, wish you well in that game against France. Always want to see us beat France.
Yes, of course. Let's see. Hopefully, and I'll let you know. I'll give you a text straight away with the result.
Will do. Nice one.
Yeah, brilliant. Great speaking to you, Russell.
How good was that? My thanks to Humayun for his time. Now, as you heard, towards the end there, he mentioned about his various awards, of which I wasn't aware of them, and it wasn't my intention to prize them out of him. And I understand if perhaps maybe on purpose he left it until the end, but he should be so proud of those, which I'm sure he is. And whilst I do try and do my research before I chat with people, I just didn't come across those awards until he mentioned them. So now afterwards I've done a little bit more research, and I think now even more so I appreciate the work he's put into his community up and in and around the area of Bradford and West Yorkshire, and the people he has helped. And I think a win over in France this weekend could be the icing on top of an already delicious cake. So all the very best to him, all the very best if you are part of that team heading over to Paris. Bonne chance to you. So let's leave it there. Thanks as always for joining me. Always appreciated. If you've got an idea for the show, or you'd like to share your England story or journey, please just drop me a line. And you can do that. You can do it on the email, 3lionspodcast@gmail.com, or you can do it through any of the social media channels, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Just give 3 Lions Podcast a search. It should come up. Give it a follow, give it a thumbs up, a like. Also, feel free to rate the show on your podcast provider of choice. It helps keep it up there, and it also makes it a little easier for new listeners to find. So yeah, a rating on your podcast provider of choice would be appreciated. Now, as I said, I do have some recordings all ready to go, so there will be another episode with you very soon. So stay subscribed. Yeah, and I'll be with you then. So until the next time, take care. Cheers.